name's Josh Sweeney with Epic Culture, and welcome to the Company Culture Check video series. We're here today at Prototype Prime, the technology co-working space in Peachtree Corners, to meet with the team from Insiten and learn all about their amazing company culture. How are you using your company culture and who you are to attract the best talent?
We actually we have a great program in place to hire junior developers. It's something we put in place very, very early on. So our philosophy, we try to find developers who have gotten into software development, are very passionate about it, they love it, and they want to continue their education. So we've built a program where we bring people on, we assign them with a mentor, we bring on professional trainers come in 2 days a week, and they work with the developers that we bring in to continue their learning. We have a very strong software development lifecycle where we review every single line of code, 2 people reviewed before it gets into our code base. That's a great feedback mechanism for our more senior resources to train the junior resources. So when we go out and we try to convince people to come to Insiten and talk about kind of what we can offer that's very different, we feel it is that kind of continued education. You could come in, we'll continue to build your skill set, we'll work with you to build a kind of a learning roadmap, and we'll give you the experiences and the training that you need to continue that growth. I think that combined with kind of the startup feel, we tried to make this feel like a Silicon Valley company, that seems to really excite people who are looking for software development jobs.
I came right out of boot camp, so I was definitely looking for mentorship. I knew I still had a lot to learn, and I know at some bigger companies, you kind of get a feel that you're just kind of like put in there with no real guidance. So that was really important to me when I was looking at companies. And with Insiten, I noticed that they really had a strong focus on mentorship and bringing junior developers up to speed and really upskilling them. So that was really a big draw to me when I decided to join Insiten, and the biggest part of the culture that I really was attracted to.
It's how we're able to take a junior developer and continue their education, and how we really focus on that, and how we've done things like bringing in the professional trainer to come in,
right.
And what he does, he'll meet with every developer once a week. He'll look at kind of where they are, how their learning is progressing. He'll give them homework assignments. So it almost feels like we're running like a mini boot camp within Insiten. So people are continuing to have to go and independently learn things, kind of come back to the team, share what they've learned, show the trainer their progression. I do think, I touched on the software development life cycle as well, but I think that's something that's really key. I know a lot of companies have put time into this, and a lot of times when people think software development life cycle, they think about automated deployments and branching strategies and things like that, which are very important. But I think the feedback mechanism that we've built into that software development lifecycle is really pretty key. So that's, kind of as everyone develops every line of code, we have 2 people come in, they put comments on the code to try to train the resource, and we don't have like a senior developer that just goes and just fixes it and shoves it in. It's the junior resource that needs to go implement the fixes that were recommended to them and really learn and understand, okay, how do I do this better? How do I build this in a more secure, scalable, performant way? I think that whole philosophy of, trying to lift the whole team together, not just have some senior developers that work so fast and can do everything, but make sure if we implement a new technology, really train that to all the junior resources, make sure they understand it, make sure they start using it on their projects. So kind of we continuously increase the sophistication of our code, and doing that with junior resources who are trying to learn the core technology, and we keep on adding more and more. I think that's something that's very challenging to do. I think it's something that we've gotten pretty good at.